Are you trying to figure out how to be a successful entrepreneur? Maybe you're considering entrepreneurship. Maybe you're wanting to plan your way out of that 9 to 5. Or maybe you are an entrepreneur, but you're overwhelmed, you're overworked, and you don't know what you're doing wrong. Well, you're in luck because in this video, I'm going to teach you how to be a successful entrepreneur. What's up, CEOs? It's Coach Nick, founder of Nicholas Marque Coaching and from Passion to Profit Launch Experience, where we help entrepreneurs launch, grow, and scale their ideas into profitable businesses so they can experience the ultimate freedom of time, money, and energy. When I first start working with clients, no matter what level, so whether it's an aspiring or new entrepreneur or an established entrepreneur that we're looking to help scale and grow their business, the first thing that we work on is how to be successful. And how to be successful boils down to 3 things: mindset, goal setting, and stepping into your CEO identity. And I'm gonna walk you through each 3 of those. And so number 1 is mindset. The first thing that in entrepreneurship that I had to switch whenever I moved from being stagnant in my business to actually making moves was actually elevating my mindset, right? Some of the things that I did and that I teach my clients to do and that I want you to do is to figure out how can you enrich yourself and empower yourself. I did things like replace my music with motivational speaking, with TED Talks, with industry experts, people who were already talking about what was going on in my industry, learning things, enrolling in courses so that I can expand my knowledge, expand my state of being, and shift my paradigm. Right? I also had to call out what limiting beliefs was I either taught or did I learn growing up that is not serving me now where I am and where I want to be in my entrepreneur journey. Here's the thing, right? And so some of you may think that this is woo-woo, but I believe this wholeheartedly. There is a version of you that has already accomplished what it is that you're looking to accomplish. There's a version of you that's successful. There's a version of you that has done the 6 figures or 7 figures or have made the impact that you're looking to make in the world. You just have to tap into it. One of the mindset shifts that I had to do before I had grew my business to 6 figures was I had to tap into what would 6-figure Nick do? What would 7-figure Nick do in this situation, right? Would I make this investment or would I not? Would I delegate these tasks or would I try to keep hold to it? Would I try to take the free route or would I invest in my business because I see the value in what I have to offer? And if I don't see the value in what I have to offer to invest in it, how can I expect anyone else to? That's the craziest thing to me. We don't want to invest in our own businesses, but we want our customers to invest in our businesses. And it doesn't work that way, right? So I had to shift that way of thinking. Also, what am I consuming, right? I remember when I used to go to bed watching TV, maybe reality TV or listening to like the gossip blogs and all of that. And we have to keep in mind that what you feed your mind, your subconscious mind, manifests itself outwardly. So if you want to be successful, you should feed your mind and feed yourself success, right? What books are you reading? What audiobooks are you listening to, right? I also had to get into a morning routine. I needed to get up early. I used to get up like when I had a job and I had to go to work in the afternoon. I used to not wake up until like 12 o'clock and that just wasn't serving me. And so I had to start training myself and disciplining myself to get up earlier, right? And to actually enrich my mind and get into a routine that was going to better serve me. So that's number 1 is mindset. Number 2, if you're looking to be a successful entrepreneur, is to learn how to goal set. You need to learn how to goal set. And so the way that I want you to set goals, and this is the way that I teach my clients to set goals, is I want you to, number 1, get clear about your vision. So one of the things that I have my clients do is to create a manifestation wall. And a manifestation wall just kind of outlines, this is what I want my business to look like. This is what I want my life to look like. This is what work-life balance looks like to me and what the ideal situation for me as a person is, as well as my business, right? Once you do that, that needs to become your North Star. If the goal is for me to create a business that allows me to travel and work from anywhere and spend time with my family, then that becomes the North Star and everything else has to align with that, right? And so what I want you to do is once you have your North Star, then I want you to set your big three, right? Your big three goals for the business, for your life, whatever you're goal setting with, set those big three, right? Then I want you to break those goals down into what are KPIs, what is going to measure success of us getting to that goal. If the goal is we want to make $100,000 by the end of the year in our business, then what is going to be the KPIs that's going to measure the success of that, right? So that means we need to make $83.33 a month. We need to make this amount a quarter, and if we're tracking up or down, this is what we're going to do to circumvent that. Then I want you to take that down into actionable steps. So we have our big three goals, then we have our KPIs or our objectives. Like again, this is what we're going to measure success. If we get to month 6 and we're not at this rate, we know that we are not on track to meet our goals. Then we're going to break that down into actionable steps. So now it becomes, I need $8,333 a month. Well, what actionable steps are we going to take to get to that $8,333, right? Make sure I do the math right on that. $100K divided by 12. Okay, all right, I had to make sure. I knew I wasn't tripping. You got it, Nick. Okay, so what are the actionable steps that we're going to take down? What does our marketing look like? What are our sales strategy going to look like? How many clients do we need? What type of products and services do we need to offer? When do we need to offer specials or special deals? Because we know that it's our off season. Really take into account, get that granular, because that's how successful entrepreneurs and business owners plan the success of their business. Entrepreneurs go through 3 key stages in their business, in their entrepreneur journey, right? The first stage is launch. All right, we just want to validate our product or service, get it out to market, see if it even works, and start generating just some revenue. We don't care what, just some revenue, right? And then after the launch stage, now you enter what we call growth. All right, and in this phase and in this stage, we're looking for consistency, right? So how do we move from a $10,000 launch to having consistent $10,000 or more months, right? After the growth stage, then you are looking to scale. How do we get our product or service out to more people? How do we serve more people? How do we build a team? How do we make a predictable sales strategy and customer attraction system? And so my name's Nicholas Marque, Coach Nick to some, and I help entrepreneurs just like you, no matter at which stage you're in, launch, grow, and scale their ideas into profitable businesses. Most entrepreneurs try to do this alone, right? And try to figure it out. We're on Google, we're asking our friends who's never started a business before, and you are going to be different. Because what I want you to do is in this description, there is a link where you can book a call with me and my team. No matter where you are in your entrepreneur journey, we can support you. So book that call and let's get back to the episode. And then the third way to be a successful entrepreneur is to step into your CEO identity. What do I mean by that? You have to delegate. You have to invest into the business. So whether that's you getting a VA, and let me tell you, I built my business to 6 figures, beyond 6 figures with just me and a VA. You need to invest into the business. What can you do to, again, elevate yourself and your expertise in your business? Do you need to work with a coach? Do you need to invest into a course? What do you need to invest in? What do you need to delegate? And what do you need to outsource in order to grow the business? So let's say you're a makeup artist, but you don't know anything about marketing. Then you either need to hire someone to do the marketing for you or work with someone who's done it before and have them teach you the ropes of how to market your business. Or you can work with me, your business coach, right? Link in the description below. All in all, what do you need to delegate? What do you need to outsource? And what do you need to invest in to get the business to the next level? I always say that when you delegate and outsource, you need to follow this order, right? Delegate things you aren't skilled to do, delegate things you don't have time to do, then delegate things you don't want to do, right? If you are looking to start your entrepreneurship journey or you want to be a successful entrepreneur, I just did a free training on how how to launch a business in 90 days or less using the resources you have. So we'll place a link in the description below to the replay. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you click like and subscribe because I drop videos like this every single week. And listen, leave in the comments below your biggest takeaway from the video and what's the next step you're gonna implement in your business to push the business forward. Did you like that episode? Not only do I want you to click like and subscribe, but I want you to binge watch the next episode right here.